Hey boo, hey, it's your girl Diva, and I'm back once again with another message. I'm excited to be here. Guys, you won't believe that you have this extraordinary, rare gift that you really haven't tapped into. Most of you have tapped into it, but not all the way. It's like whatever gifts you have, you need to tap in deeper. But what I'm referring to is a gift of healing. A gift of healing has been given to you, and it has been passed down to from generations, okay, from past generations. I'm getting that you have an ancestor that is standing out. It's a feminine energy who's older. I mean, such beautiful long black hair, lighter tone, just a beautiful woman. Or this could also either be a male who had long hair with beautiful black hair, of course, in his feminine energy. But this person is stepping in because the way you were raised very specifically. It was something that happened with you. And whoever this elder is, they spoke with one of your parents, and I'm getting like your mother spoke with your mother to let her know that you were the one who have these extreme gifts. It's kind of like when Samuel went to, when Samuel went, was it Samuel or Saul? Okay, yeah. I'm not starting this over. I will keep going. When it's almost like as if when Samuel went to Saul about his kids, his children, okay? So he went and he found David, remember? He found David. So it was like Samuel had to tell Saul, his father, that David has a gift. David is the king. He's the one who has these gifts. And you're going to have to know that he is the one who's chosen and called by the Most High. And this is what happened with you. But this was an elder who has passed on before you guys, before you and your siblings. And they've come to your parents before, back in the day, like way back, to let them know that it was something about you that was different, that you are the one, not the two nor the three, okay? So it's showing me here that you are the star, okay? So remember with Yeshua, right? The way that the wise men found him was there was a star. They followed the star because the star was showing that it was someone who was chosen. Some of you guys may be Aquarius energy, okay? Or you may have been it's something about you having stardom. You have these extreme gifts that other people cannot do. They can't do it. They can try, but they're gonna try and fail. It's not gonna be the same, okay? And Spirit says, believe your dreams. Okay, so I'm getting with that card that you should believe your dreams. Remember that back when remember when you first had a dream of doing something that you really wanted to do, that's what you're called to do, okay? Like I said, a lot of you guys, you're healers, but you could also be musicians. You could be singers, rappers, whatever this is. It's something about having an extreme gift that nobody else can do, like you especially, okay? Especially with the anointing that you have, because that star represents your light. There's something about your light being here. Also, believing in your dreams. These past couple of days, if you've been having certain dreams that are like wild ass dreams, for real, believe your dreams. Spirit, your ancestor, who we just spoke about, the feminine energy, is trying to give you some type of warning or showing you something to a degree that you haven't been able to see in a while. You may have known this before, but you may have kind of scratched it out or left it alone. But now it's like it's coming back up because someone is trying to tap into your energy for themselves and call it their own. And they're cloaking themselves. But see, with your dreams, whatever these dreams are that are coming to you, is to show you what's really real, what's really going on. I mean, like, you might be sitting here like in your mind thinking that this one person or these other people are the groups or the ones. But your dreams are going to show you, because I'm telling you, this person is cloaking themselves to look like someone else, but it's not them. So but in your dreams, you're seeing the actual person. Girl, let's go ahead and start off with the song. I am the diva, you heard about me. About to give you a reading, come listen to me. I'm a diva, I'm a diva. That's my intro. If you like it, please be sure to hit the like button, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and pull some cards for this. The Spirit says these people are dumb as hell. For some reason, they're allowing other energies to use them, okay? As far as this goes, someone is hearing a voice within telling them that the gifts that you have are supposed to be yours. So in their mind, they like, this is supposed to be mine. I'm taking this. Like, you know, y'all done heard of those destiny stealers. That's the type of energy that this person has going on. Come through, Spirit. All right, let's see what else. But it's like they dumb. They're dumb as ever. Okay, the magician. You're the magician. Okay, believe it or not, you're the magician. You're the one who's able to change things in your life. You're able to. You have these gifts, y'all, and I feel like what I'm getting is your ancestor is trying to let you know that whoever this is trying to use magic to replicate what you have. And it's not going to work like that, because remember when God sent Moses to Pharaoh to do certain miracles. But remember, Pharaoh was able to do it too. Pharaoh knew how to do them gifts too. His magicians knew how to do it too, right? But it wasn't quite like Moses. It wasn't quite like that. So it's something here that this person is trying to mimic or replicate your gifts by using magic. But you are a magician. It's in you. It's already in you. This person is learning things online, learning things from other people. And you didn't have to be taught by nobody but the Most High. Like, period. Okay, because you got the King of Swords here showing up. Someone here is showing up for you and stepping up with this sword. Like, I'm the truth. Like, I'm the one. Let me stop. Okay, like, I am the one you want to play with. Okay, so you can F around and find out. Okay, because you got somebody behind your back, like they really standing up for you. This is someone who prays all the time. This is someone who's really, really connected to the Most High. This could be your pastor. This could be your aunt, your grandmother, your great aunt. This is someone who was built on the foundation of really trusting and knowing who the Most High is. And this could be somebody that you don't even know, especially if you have a business or you have a platform. Someone who watches you is watching you and praying for you because they can see. This person already has a gift. This could be an elder who don't even know you. They just love what you do for a living, and they know that you need that protection. And this is what the Most High is doing. He's sending people to you that's going to be there to help, bless, and protect you. That's crazy, right? Like, that's what they call watchmen on the wall, y'all. That's what they call them. Okay. Somebody here was trying to stop people from loving you and loving what you do because you are a star. It's like people are just naturally drawn to you in such a way. It's like they were sending all of these negative impulses, these different spiritual warfare against you and trying to attack you as though you already been trained. Whatever this is, you've been trained in whatever it is that you got to be trained in, and you've been doing it. You've been praying. You're a prayer warrior. See, all of the ones that these people threw at you, you knew what you was doing, though. You already been trained. See, God says he has trained you. And you know how they say, train up a child in the way that he should go, right? And I feel like if it's your mother who was told, your mother is actually the one who stood up for you and made sure you got the proper training, that you stayed spiritual yet religious, kind of at the same time, even though you may have strayed away from the religious side, but you know now that whatever your parents did, they helped train you. But not only that, the Most High himself trained you, just like with David. He was in the backyard. He was in the back, baby. And he was doing this thing the Lord was showing him. His daddy ain't tell him how to do it. His brothers ain't tell him nothing. His mama didn't tell him nothing. None of that. It was all the Most High. So some of you guys is just that. You learned all of this from source. Period. I'm like, so. Okay, so then you have this Six of Wands energy, being very successful. But I told you, it's like God is sending people to you to help cheer you on, to help root you on, to help pray for you, to help lift you up when you're down. They know what to do. This, like I'm telling y'all, whatever's going on, the Most High is providing this for you. Because you're the star. There's a message that has come through. And I'm not sure if you got this message or they did. Somebody received a message letting them know that you are not to be played with, because you are, wow. So I don't know if this person was getting readings on you. Because this is what it almost feels like, right? Your mom knows who you are. Your mom, I just seen 1111. Your mom knows the gifts that you have because whoever the elder is told her, okay? That is something different about you, right? But one of your siblings or one of your cousins, somebody that's maybe less mature than you, found out what was going on. And they see now that you are the one with the power. You're able to, and it's almost like this person was testing that. They found out that you're the chosen one, that you're the one who's gonna break these generational curses. And they wanted to test that. They wanted to test your gangster, baby. But not only that, they trying to test the Most High's gangster. Okay? And he don't play about it. He don't play about that. Okay? He gonna show them. So this may be the messages that they're getting, whether they're getting readings done or they found out from somebody else that you're the one, baby. See, they know this is your energy here, the Nine of Pentacles, having all of that good life. Like you were always destined to have an easy life where you were able to get it out the mud, not even have to get it out the mud. But it's almost as if whoever this younger person or less mature person is that's doing this to you, they did not want that for you. They saw it in you and they decided to test you. Test your gangster, like I said. But you got the baby 9 of Pentacles. That's why a lot of stuff been happening. And it's almost like the Most High is showing you your ancestor, this feminine energy, great grandmother, great aunt, aunts, whatever, is showing you that this is who it is and this is what they're doing. That they've always been envious of you. From the day they found out that you had these rare gifts. From the day they found out. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this is a passed over loved one. Could have been a Scorpio energy. Doesn't have to be. I just call out the sign or whatever. But whoever this is, honey, they are definitely trying to come to you. Look, there's the elderly woman. And that may be you and you. Oh wow. And that's the mother and you. Like, it's like this woman is coming. She's come to this woman, to your mom, to tell her that you are the one and you have the ability to stop or make old death behave. Get out of here. You got the ability to stop death from coming upon you too soon. Okay? Because we all have a time, but this is like you have the ability to stop death from coming to you prematurely. But whoever this is down here, they done lost their gifts. This sibling, this old friend, younger friend, immature person, whoever this is, they have lost their gifts. They lost their gifts long time ago. This could have even been your mother's sister. Because she knew. Maybe I feel like your mom trusted her to know what was going on. Yeah, the sister, somebody that was real close to her, somebody she trusted and told her. It's like they used to share each other's accomplishments, like letting each other know. But once she found out, and it still could be your sister, whoever, put it where you need to put it at. But it's like once she found out, it's almost like they both turned against you. This is the crazy part, because look, I'm looking at these two snakes. It's two snakes, right? You may have been dreaming about a snake. I'm not sure. Two snakes at that, maybe three. Whatever this is, though, it's like they entrusted each other, but they both, it's almost like they both came into an agreement that they would try and take your gifts or stop you from prospering in life because they wanted your gifts. This is someone who's coveting your gifts. They made amends. See? And then, oh my God. It's like they came up with this agreement, like, we gonna give her this. Like, because think about it. The snakes are poisonous, right? So, watch this. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit right here. There's the mother coming to give this cup to this young child, which will be you. It's almost like she tried to take your gifts away. She tried to feed you some bullshit. Or whether this could have been actual poison, whichever this was. But she was feeding, it's like she started off raising you right and telling you what you need to do and keeping you in sync with your spiritual gifts and with your gifts. But it's like after a while, she became so wicked. Right along with the auntie. Yep, 7 of Swords. Look, that's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. 7 of Swords. What the freak? Very manipulative. And I keep looking at this card right here, right? So, look at these snakes, right? One of them's pink. And remember we talked about the poison. Now look at these cups. They're all gold. But the one she's giving you, is pink. Same color as the snake. Man, come on, bro. I can't make it up. I can't. It's like, oh my goodness. And they were they were trying to unalive or unalive your dreams, so you wouldn't prosper in them, so you wouldn't continue. Like, what the freak is going on here, Lord? Like, for real. Because you're a divine star. See, you're chosen when you're a star. Baby, you're a star. Do you know just who you are? Don't you let nobody tell you nothing different than what you know is in your heart. See, because they did not want you to know. It had gotten to the point that envy became so bad in these people because, I mean, just think about it. A mother, an auntie, somebody who is supposed to be there for you are the very ones doing all this. And don't forget the sister, because I'm not sure if the sister's still in it, but it's something there with that sister. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but this could be a stepsister. I'm not sure. But something is happening where these people are getting ready to face. They got to take these masks off. They got mask off. Type in the comments, mask off. Mask off, bitch. Okay? Mask off. See, now these people, these individuals have been stopped in their tracks, no longer moving on the path that they thought. See, this person is hung up on a tree. Like they're put to a halt, no longer able to move. Now they got to think about, they're being forced to think about their actions. These things have been put to a stop, a halt, to where they have to think about the foolishness that they did against you. Starting off as young, baby, they started doing this. Whew, goodness gracious. Spirit is saying you will reap your rewards. King of Pentacles, stable. You will have your golden crown. You have a throne. And they're going to have to come and answer to you. They're going to have to come begging and pleading to you for forgiveness. They're going to need you to pray for them. There's no doubt about it. Yep. Because this is where they're going to be. You know, they say the grave that you dig for somebody else is the very grave that you will fall in. That's what's happening with them. Okay. But it's also this. They wanted you stuck, stagnant, not knowing nothing, blind, you know, spiritually blind, not knowing your gifts, just being like confused about what you need to do. It's like they just wanted you all the way in the dark. But this is what has happened to them. And they become a target. Whoever this is became a target. a target to the dark side. They got all these swords. These are like daggers. And they're being called out. They had every opportunity to give you the right cup, to give you the right information. They had every opportunity, but they chose the worst one to give you. They chose to give you, they were supposed to give you so much wisdom to tell you all of these things, but they didn't, they refused to tell you this. And this, I'm telling you, whoever this ancestor is watching and doing, I mean, taking action, making sure that you're able to use your gifts on time and for whatever reason, whatever you're called to do, because Two of Wands, your ships have come in. The things that you're supposed to be doing is coming to you. You don't have to go find it, for one. You ain't got to go looking for it. You just, it's already there. Like, okay, I ain't need to go look because this is what's happening. They putting everything in alignment for you and putting, yeah, strength card, okay? Because you're strong. They're making you even stronger. You're going to start to receive so much work. So like, people are going to be coming to you for work, whatever you do for work, whatever you have, whatever gifts you have, they're going to need you. Okay. And these other people, they're going to need you to pray for them. So it's up to you what you want to do, boo. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Let everybody know that the diva is here. Be sure to give to the channel. Go ahead and do it. Cashapp $Diva TV, or you can do so with the Superthanks down below. Okay. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Mwah.